Hi there, my name's Matt. I'm an alcoholic and I'm in recovery. By that I mean I don't drink. I spent many years living through the hell of needing to drink virtually every day. Um, it was a very unpleasant lifestyle for me. I would, for months on end, go to bed every night dreading the next day and praying to be permitted to die overnight. Um, awful existence. I thought at one stage that I was drinking like a gentleman because I was drinking 12-year-old scotch. Uh, the absolute fact of it was that I was drinking out of a jam jar and I had months worth of refuse on the coffee table and was basically a derelict in a rented flat. It was a lifestyle that I could not recommend to anyone. I came into recovery via a suicide method, a suicide attempt actually. I knew that there was something terribly wrong with my life. I didn't know what it was, and I just knew that I couldn't face living the way I was. So I tried to take my own life. Fortunately, I had a little moment of sanity and sought some help when that suicide attempt was unsuccessful. And this particular doctor I spoke to suggested that I would benefit from not drinking at all. And it turned out that he was absolutely right. I had to go along to a 12-step fellowship in order to achieve that end of not drinking, and it was pretty difficult at first. But doing the suggested things and not drinking on a daily basis, really only looking towards the day-by-day activities, I eventually stopped wanting a drink, and that was a real miracle for me. I can recall a day. It was an incredibly hot day, and I had a dozen little niggling problems that I would have gone to the bottom of a bottle over just a few weeks beforehand, but for some reason I didn't. And I got to a meeting the next day, and someone suggested that wouldn't yesterday have been the perfect day for a nice cold beer, and it suddenly dawned on me that even though that's what I would have thought, at no stage during that day, at no stage at all, did I think of picking up a drink of any sort of alcohol. And I realised then that I was able to live this life of not drinking on a daily basis, and I could continue to do so. I had hope, basically. And in the nearly 7 years since that day, my life without alcohol has been really quite easy. But most of all, it's been worthwhile. I tend to wake up these days and know what the ceiling is going to look like, as a friend of ours says. I'm next to a woman I love, and I know that I'm there, and I know that she's there. I know what I've done the previous night. I don't feel sick. I look forward to the day ahead. It is a really wonderful life, and it's certainly it's 100-fold better than the life I was living when I was drinking. I'm very happy to be living this life of recovery, and I would recommend it to anyone who thinks that they might have a problem with the drink. It's a worthwhile lifestyle, and I'm very happy to live it. Thank you.